So there are some things I wish you knew about the keyboard, and I'm going to break these secrets for you, okay? Just enjoy this and let's learn afterwards. But watch this carefully. What is what Okay. So let's take this to right. All right. So fast forward. Let me get back to our lessons. Do you know why I played worship strengths and I went back to praise? I've come back to strengths. I wish you knew these 5 things about the keyboard, and it will help you play very well. So please, if you have pen and paper, or if you have a book and a pen, you have to write this thing down. If you are really ready to learn keyboard, then you must know these 5 things. I want you to understand them very well, so I'll be taking them one by one, and it'll be very, very fast too. So this is how you have to get it. Please press on the subscribe button right now. Like this video, share this video, and bless someone too. And let's learn. So the first thing I have to know about the keyboard is that it is made up of every other instrument. Like, you can use the keyboard to play every other instrument in this world. You can find it in this keyboard. So you just have to sit down, do your research as well, and learn the right way. If I'm saying this, I'm not trying, like, me saying this doesn't mean that you don't have to learn. Maybe if you're a beginner or intermediate, you don't have to learn at the level that you are. You just have to jump and be playing vibes and everything. No, just learn through the lessons, the levels, but try and add things. So if you want, let's say, for example, you want to play strings in this. You can get brass in this. You can get brass, like, say, let's say, trumpet and everything. So this means, like, let's say this could sound like a number of trumpeters playing in different in different parts, right? But you just got it on your keyboard with just a chord. That is another thing on the keyboard. So you can get every tone on the keyboard. The second thing I want you to learn is about praises. Very, very, very faster. So you have to know how to use every instrument whenever you're playing anything, whether it's praises, strings. You get every instrument. Lead guitar is in the keyboard. Just know how to set it very well and know how to use it very well. The second thing I want you to know about the keyboard is about praises. When you want to play praises, especially with bass licks, like let's say bass licks, right? You want to play praises with bass licks. Instead of playing 1-1, please play 2 times, right? Let's say you have to play do, so, fa. Like, you want to play something like this. Do, so, fa, re, so, fa, mi. Now, instead of playing this, you see, you have to play it twice. Playing bass lines, that is bass licks. Playing bass licks, right? Playing bass licks on the keyboard. Please, do you get me? Playing bass licks on the keyboard is very, very important. But when you want your bass licks to be very, very sweet, it is just a simple formula. Just instead of one, just play two, drawing praises. So let's say hallelujah. Just something simple. But if you want it to be very simple, you can just try it. You have to rehearse this very well before you become perfect. Some of you you can get it straightforward, something like this. So instead of playing once, you can just play it twice, and it will change everything. Like hallelujah. You can just play the same thing. Hallelujah. You can do do. You see, instead of do, you can play do do. Hallelujah. You see that it's changed the vibes. Whilst you could play do do fa, but you see da 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 da. So instead of one, just play two. Do so do. Instead of play do, so you probably do. I'm not saying that play 2 times every time. Like you can maintain the one, but as you are going, make sure you repeat the sounds. Do so do. So if I'm playing so do so re mi fa, I can play do so do so do re. You see do do. Just try playing things 2-2 when it comes to the bass licks, and it will change everything about your bass. You may be playing something very simple, but because you are playing it twice, it will change everything. Right? Do you get me? It will change the vibe, and it will make it feel like you are playing some hot bass licks. Easy. So do it that way, and it's going to help you. So that is about praises. If you want to learn praises very well in the right dimension, you can please call me on 054 193 1255. The same applies to worship and every other thing. If you want to be very good, being a keyboard anymore, wherever you are in this world, it's not too late. It doesn't matter the number of years you have wasted. Call me right now on 054 193 1255, and I'm going to attend to you. Okay, so let's learn the third thing. This is the third thing that you have to learn about keyboard. I wish you knew about keyboard. The settings of your keyboard, like you trying to play something, it is very, very important. You see how I did that? Very easy. It means this is very important to me. You can learn every good chord, like you can learn every big chord, but if your settings are not good, your play will not sound very well. Imagine you learning powerful strings chords, and they are singing worship, and you don't know how to set strings, and you are using this. You do it. Wow. So instead of learning powerful chords, and they are doing worship, and you are using this tone, it will never help. So make sure you sit down. You see, keyboard learning, you have to sit down. You have to make sure you sit down, get the right way of learning. This one, I say it every day because it helped me. Learn it the right way, or get someone to coach you. Learn how to sit down, and don't fancy in playing big things because you see someone playing, so you want to also sit down every time. No, let the right thing. This thing, they are just bonus. They will come. So learn the settings very well. Yes, you can follow this page. Subscribe right now because I've been teaching settings. I'm going to teach more deeper settings on how to play strings or keyboard very, very well, or and any other settings. So especially with your praises, you can get something like maybe you can get something like your 60 clean. Yes, you can get something like in the beginning, you can get hype time. Yes, this is mostly how I set my praises. Long press and the dual. It changes. You add 60 clean. Make sure the hype time. Make sure the first one's volume, that is the hype time. This one's volume, the M volume is higher. Oh, the M volume is higher than you press on functions. Make sure the M volume is higher than the D volume. And yes, I bet that needs to stay clean and go on, right? So my M volume is 127. My D volume is just 75. Please do get me. You can slow down the video and watch it because of my time frame. Then my left side, let me give you this. I get fretless bass. I add it. You make sure you do it the way that will be very comfortable. Learn it the right way. You see, consider your settings very well. When it comes to strings, worship, make sure you look for strings in every keyboard that you are using. Strings, like this, strings like this. Then make sure you don't just play strings. This is another thing I want you to know about the keyboard. Whenever you are playing worship, now don't play strings without sustain like this. And you expect to play like, or you expect your play to sound like how I'm playing. No, you may be playing the same chords that I'm playing, but because of simple settings, that is the sustain. So whenever you set strings, please add sustain. If your keyboard doesn't have sustain, don't worry. You just have to strengthen your hands like me. That one will even help you for your hands, your fingers to be very strong on the keyboard. So don't play strings like. You see. So let's take this to be the fourth one. If you don't have sustain on your keyboard, if you have sustain or you're using this type of keyboards, you can just add sustain simply by raising the M release. Press on function, look for M release. Then you bring the number up, right? M release. Right, M release like this. Once M release, it will be on 64. Bring it more than 110. So let's say 120. Sustain don't come home. Then don't over open the sustain too. Please do get me. These are simple tips that you have to know when you want to learn the keyboard and learn it very well. Okay, please do not go without learning this very well. So yeah, we want to play Champions League here. So that is it. So strings playing, if your keyboard can't play sustain, don't force yourself. Just make sure it is flowing. Now do it that way. The fifth one that I want you to know is that in keyboard, like in learning keyboard, I will teach you, let's say, 2 or 3 things together. 1, be ready to sit down to learn. 2, learn it from get a right mentor. Though it's hard to find mentors these days, but if you get a right one too, it will help you. Call me right now on 054 193 1255. 054 193 1255. You see, it is not about playing big chords. So it is about getting someone to take you through. Like, you have to understand what you are really playing, and you just get it. Don't waste time. You think one day, boom, by miracle, you know how to play keyboard. No. You have to get someone to teach you. If you want to become a doctor, you go to school and someone teaches you. The same way, if you want to do music, you have to get someone to teach you very well. If you learned keyboard from someone and someone didn't learn it from anyone, whenever you are playing, they would see the differences, because there are some things the mentor is going to teach you, tell you straight to points. You understand it, that the other person would never be able to do it. And you always develop on what your mentor is teaching you. So you always go past people who didn't pass through the hands of any mentor. Though maybe they may be ahead of you, but once you get it right from the mentor, you see that you understand things more than the person, and you'll be creating things more than the person. So get mentorship very well. I'm giving you my number. You can call me if you are really ready for the mentorship, or you are really ready to learn the keyboard. And another thing is that never let anyone deceive you. Keyboard, you can learn how to play it. People say that if you didn't go to school, you can't know. No matter your educational background, you can learn keyboard. So posting, all you need to know, all you need to get is the courage, your readiness, because keyboard is not that simple. That is the truth. It is not that simple, but it's not that hard to the extent that you can learn it. You can learn it. It's not that hard to, right? So make your mind up to learn the keyboard. Sit down, get a mentor, follow this page, learn the things that we want to teach you very well, because we'll give you the secret upon secret. This makes you a powerful keyboardist too. Those secrets that you are not learning, don't fancy. It's good to learn some people, like learn some basics and chords and passing chords, but if you're not at that level, please don't put everything you have in it, because you can play this passing chord. Rather cherish or be very happy, be very ready to play the right thing, and all these things will be added unto you. Just like the Bible said, look, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all that things will be added to you. People don't seek the kingdom of God very well. They just do serve God anyhow, and they say that, oh, we have finished seeking the kingdom of God and we don't have anything. No, do it the right way and you see you have results. God bless you. I'm telling you, you can do it. You can really do it. Never let anyone deceive you. I'm going to give you another secret on the keyboard. Please press on the subscribe button, open the notification bell and open on notifications. Press on the notification bell and open on notifications, and you continue receiving lessons from us. I'm going to give you more secrets. Stay tuned. The next stream is Dr. God bless you.